Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Scorpio for the month of July. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or it may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there, but if not, then simply check back with me in the following week when I put out new messages for your sign. At the heart of this reading, we have a card of defiance here. Clearly you can see that there's been a fight. Somebody may have been acting in a childish manner. This would be, it could be a fact, but it could just be the other person's perception, you know. So this person's standing back, hands on the hips, like they're not changing, you know, their mind. They're standing their ground. And this person is like marching off. And their hands are in fists, so they left and they're very angry. Card of defiance. So they may have went off, perhaps took a different direction to try to heal themselves. Maybe they felt there was nothing else they could do here. It's possible. This person could possibly go to extremes, or they felt that the other person was going to extremes, and maybe they didn't know which foot to stand on. They felt threatened. With that Two of Pentacles. It could be with that Two of Pentacles that this in fact happened, and now they're undecided if they wish to perhaps try to go back. Maybe some time has passed, a couple of weeks, couple of months, for some even a couple of years. Go back and try to heal this. Somebody believed something, or somebody reacted out of conditioning, but they didn't in fact have all of the information, is what this card tells me. We have a new opportunity here. Or this, you know, this could have even been about a new opportunity. Whether maybe somebody tried to bring something back to life and maybe it didn't work. Maybe the other person was unwilling to bend on something, because that person's standing with their hands on their hips, you know, like they're not budging or not giving an inch, and that made the other person upset. The Hermit is here, and he faces the future. So he's trying to shed light on what he perceives perhaps might be a future possibility or event, but he will be basing this on wisdom of the past. So I feel he has a decision to make for the future, and we see that here, wherein he will use his past experiences to decide. Okay, I have it all here. Whether or not he wishes to put effort back into a relationship from the past. Whether or not he wants to even try to relight that flame. But he possibly goes to extremes on that idea, because he connects up here to these cards, indicating that there is a very strong pull towards that person, a very deep desire to be with that person, but in the past something turned out to be a disaster possibly and ended badly. They were unhappy, or they are currently unhappy with the options presented to them, don't really know which foot to stand on. Somebody had a lot of bad experiences, and this could be what caused them to react in a specific manner. This is long held beliefs with the Hierophant here. So these are beliefs that can go back all the way to childhood. You know, what you see, what you hear, what you learn, what you believe to be true doesn't make it so, but you believe something to be true because of experiences you've had. I feel that somebody's belief system or way of thinking could be self-sabotaging and could be a pattern or a toxic pattern. This is what needs to be changed at the root here, is somebody's way of thinking. Because the Eight of Swords is sitting with the Devil. We have the Devil 3 times here. I do believe, however, that they are talking about a pattern, a destructive pattern. And Temperance over here, she's saying that because somebody here has a lot of negative thoughts. And Temperance is saying, well, you need to keep your thoughts positive. If you're trying to heal a relationship, if you want to heal this relationship, you need to be patient. Right now is a time for cleansing. It's getting rid of any baggage or old, stale belief systems that no longer serve you or them. Releasing it. Starting over with a fresh, clean slate is what you need to do. Because we have had a breakup or walking away, but we also have a coming together. And again, this toxic way of thinking, this negative thinking or pattern of thinking comes into play and, you know, can destroy it. These cards are saying that here something got axed out, okay? It seems to be a pattern. It seems to be a pattern. Possibly somebody's very suspicious. Thinking, with this card, they would be thinking that somebody's always trying to backstab them or is always against them or plots against them or something like that. That's what this card could say also. This card of defiance. And now, yeah, they're still carrying a chip on their shoulder for something they may feel that they lost or sacrificed, possibly. We see them coming back in, and the other person is thinking, well, they go back into this negative thought pattern. It's like automatic almost for this person, having to do with commitments. It has to do with commitments. And feel that perhaps it's an illusion, that they can't trust it. This person has trust issues, clearly, that need to be addressed at the root. Here we have the announcement, a healing, something that needs to be worked on. And we also have the eye. The eye is about taking a closer look, another look, a deeper look. In or with regards to relationships, it would be asking you to recognize your instincts within a relationship. Be more aware in your relationships. So you cannot be blindsided by lack of sight. Listen to your instincts. The problem here is that these persons, or this person's instincts, because it may not be the best advice here. This person's instincts are based on an old belief system that needs to go. Because what happens is all these fears that they've built up over time, when they come in a similar type of situation, they're like triggers. So, they come face to face with this person, and this person comes in as a changed person here. Well, they're not believing them. They automatically will not trust them, because those swords tell them not to. All those swords, all those disappointments that they've had. There is still hope for this relationship, but somebody needs to look back to the past, to the mistakes and errors in the past, and that includes belief systems. Okay, because this person's belief system is missing information. It's missing facts. They may have some information, but whatever is missing, it's like filling in the blanks with these swords. So we have this new offer coming. Really, you have to, you or them, be aware of how you think and be aware of your triggers. If you've done the work, if you've went back and recognized those triggers, you will be more aware of them going forward. It's going to be a long journey, but there is hope. There is hope because he's looking towards the sun and this Ace of Pentacles. So recognize those red flags that are those triggers that that in effect keep you from your own happiness. There is hope. Here, somebody needs to look back at information that they gained in the past. That's a repeating message coming from the Ten of Swords somewhere. Here it is. In order to restore the balance and in order to work through any issues you may have had with this person. It may not be something that you want to do, and it is something that is very difficult to do, okay, reliving these old hurts. But it is something that is very necessary that it be addressed, because what you thought was true or what you believe to be true because of that experience may not be true and may be keeping you from your happiness, right? What you believe to be true back then you're not the same person now. So you need to delete that old belief and replace it with a positive one. And so there is hope here if one is willing to do the work. If one is willing to do the work, there is a change of status. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, I would like to say thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to you.